Carnal, bienvenido a SmackDown.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know I put you in a good word with Santos. And everyone is willing to forget about what happened at WrestleMania. And we are ready to welcome Andrade into Legado del Fantasma.
Thank you. But no, thank you. Wait.